Hi everyone, Jas Rawlinson here. This is just a quick announcement video to let you know that my newest book, The Stories We Carry, is now available for pre-order. I am so excited. This is actually my fourth book, but it is the first time that I have ever told my full story to the world. This is my debut memoir, all about my journey of rising above family and domestic and sexual violence to becoming a global voice on issues like violence against women and children. This book has taken so much work and it's taken so much more out of me than I ever expected, but it has honestly been one of the most rewarding creative projects of my life. There are a lot of stories that I've shared with the media over the past few years through my work and my advocacy. A lot of people know my story of journeying through family and domestic violence. But it wasn't until I started writing The Stories We Carry that I realized there were so many more stories that I had not shared with the world. That includes the 18 months that I spent personally investigating sexual exploitation across Brisbane, specifically in the massage industry. That involved me befriending some young women in these environments and even being there for one of them on a night where a drunk man came in, and it was a very could have been a very, very bad situation in what was about to occur. It was very frightening for the two of us being alone in this shop at night with this drunk man. But that's just one of many stories that I share in this book. I also share about my time spent overseas with survivors of human trafficking, some of whom were only 15 and had already been out of the sex trade for 3 years. Now, there were girls and women I met and stories I heard of others who were rescued from the sex trade as children. So this is an area that I am very passionate about, and I'm so excited to be able to share these stories and shed more of a light on these really important social issues that we need to be drawing focus to. There's also stories about what actually inspired me to create Brisbane's first domestic violence memorial back in 2016, and my experiences with addressing the trauma that I had been through in an intimate relationship and what helped me to move through those symptoms of post-traumatic stress that I experienced throughout this situation. So there's so much in the book. There's also amazing resources at the end to help you learn how to start moving from, just surviving to thriving, and also brilliant resources to teach you how to start safely sharing your story with the world as well, because there is so much involved when you decide to speak up and speak out. And I'm so passionate about helping to empower other people, particularly women, to raise their voices, own their stories, and become change makers who make the world a better place. So I'm so excited to share The Stories We Carry with you. You can pre-order it right now from jasrawlinson.com/The Stories We Carry. That's all for today. I really look forward to hearing what you think about the book when you receive it. And I hope that you enjoy reading it just as much as I enjoyed creating it. Okay.